Downrange Stat Attack Sports here with Big Mo. How's everybody doing today? Well, I got some picks for July 2nd, 2025, guys. Pick and player props. So, we'll have a recap of yesterday, July 1st. Not a good way to start off July, guys. But, if you don't like my picks, you can always fade me too, guys. Make money fading me. That's okay. Even though my season totals now are 8 and 6 for the parlays, and they're all two-team parlays, of course. And then my player props is 28 and 17. Still winning records, though. So my two-team parlay yesterday was first five money line New York Yankees at Toronto. Well, they gave up all 4 runs in the 4th inning. Fried was looking good, smoking them the first 3 innings, and then just lost it in the 4th inning for some reason. So that was a loss. And then the first 5 over 3.5 runs for St. Louis at Pittsburgh. Well, neither one scored in the first 5 innings, guys. So that was a definite loss right there on the two-teamer. Well, my player props, the Yankees Judge did hit with his over 1.5, even though I told you he'll go over 2.5 also. He was 2 for 2 with 2 runs. So he would have went over the 2.5 even. So that was a win. And then Adames, well, he got me on the first hit. He got a home run, even though he was 0 for 12 against Gallen. So he got a home run in the first inning. I had him for under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, so he lost that. And then Cleveland Ramirez had a bad night for over 1.5 HRR. He went 0 for 4. So it was a 1 for 2 night, guys. So we just regroup and go on for today, July 2nd. Well, on today's two-team parlay, I got the money line Minnesota at Miami. Now, Miami, I believe, is on a 7-game winning streak or 8-game winning streak, one or the other. Either way, they're due for a loss. And I kind of like Minnesota's chances today. They're at minus 124 on DK Sportsbook. So with Miami versus Woods Richardson, who's pitching for Minnesota today, they only have a couple guys that gone against them. They're 3 for 5, a bases on balls and a strikeout. Edwards is actually 2 for 2, guys. So most of all that is just from Edwards. But it's very limited on the bats against Woods Richardson, so that's okay. But in June, Woods Richardson has thrown for 4 1/3, and then 5 innings, 6 innings, and 5 innings pitched with a 3.92 ERA and a 1-2 record. But I believe he can have enough to get it done against Miami today. In June, Junk has thrown for 4 innings, 5 1/3, 5 and 3 1/3 inning pitch with a 4.84 ERA and a 2-0 record. So they've been actually hitting when he was pitching. I've been looking at it. But I still believe Minnesota will get to him. I believe they can break out their little funk. And Miami just, all streaks do come to an end, guys. And then the second part of the parlay, I'm going to go over 3.5, first 5, Houston at Colorado. That's plus 100 on DK. And Houston versus Gomer, they're 28 for 70 with 4 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs, 8 bases on balls, and 10 strikeouts with a 400 batting average. So I believe they can get to him and get to him early. I believe they can get 4 runs easily in the first 5. So that's what I like on my two-team parlay. Minnesota money line and over 3.5 first 5 for Houston on the team total, guys. So on my player props, I only got 3 today. There was a couple others I liked, but I didn't want to put them on here. I'm trying to give you guys the best ones. I try to limit to 3 to 4. Sometimes I'll even have 5 if they're like just way out of like if it's just way too good to leave off. I'll put it more on. But I try to keep you at 3. Well, we're gonna start off with New York's Judge. He's been hot. He's having a hot bat. Summer's heating up. So is Judge. So I'm gonna get him with over 1.5 HRR. He's 14 for 37 with 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, with a 378 batting average versus Barrios of Toronto. So that's good. I mean, the numbers are there, so he should do it. And then, well, he burned me yesterday on the first, but I'm going to go with San Francisco Adames over 1.5 HRR. He's 8 for 22 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and a 364 batting average versus Kelly of Arizona. And it's hot out here in Arizona. I'm here in Arizona. I live in Glendale. So, big time. It's 110. These guys going to be, in AC most of the time, but still. If I was Arizona, I'd open that top up. Let them feel that heat. But anyways, I think it should be a good hitting game for him. And then the last but not least, Houston's Walker, Christian Walker, over 1.5 HRR. He's 7 for 17, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and a 4.12 batting average versus Colorado's Gomer. Now that's also up in Colorado, so the thin air. I'm expecting a home run, which I'm easily get him over the HRR, guys. So that's it for today. Like I said, if you like, give me some comments, subscribe. Like I said, give me what your thoughts are. Give me who you'd like to fade on me. That's fine. I'm good to go with that. I mean, not everybody's perfect. I'm trying to get over 60%. So that's all I want to do is go over 60%. That means you're making money, guys. So have a good day. Good luck on your bets. Hope these stats help you a little bit with everything. And good luck, guys. And bet responsible, okay?